Dun-dun-dun, dun-dun-dun. The WNBPA messes up again. The WNBPA is in shambles, man. We got Tasha Cloud, who I like as a player, talking Delulu. She's filled with that delusional juice that majority of these WNBA unrivaled players have. I cannot believe the nonsense she spewed, talking like they got all these options. Girl, we can get more people at a local cookout than what y'all getting at these damn unrivaled games. We getting more views as YouTubers than what y'all getting on these unrivaled games. Like, stop playing games.
Done. Completely done. The WNBPA has stumbled once again, and this time, Tasha Cloud may have sealed the deal. Her latest comments are astonishing, presenting a fantasy where players have limitless leverage and opportunity. That narrative conveniently ignores the harsh reality: stagnant viewership, ongoing financial strain, and a league still fighting for stable footing. Cloud portrays unrivaled as if it exists independently of market forces, but the numbers tell a very different story. That confidence, if it can be called that, feels less like empowerment and more like a dismissal of the genuine obstacles women's basketball continues to face. This is especially troubling as the WNBA navigates its complicated financial past and an unexpected decision to buy back a major stake in the league.
We can get more people at a local cookout than what y'all getting at these damn unrivaled games. We getting more views as YouTubers than what y'all getting on these unrivaled games. Like, stop playing games. Stop playing games. Y'all not as much of a hot commodity as you are trying to lead on and portray. The WNBA is looking to potentially buy back 16% of the stakes sold in 2022. You know, when Kathy Engelbert had to raise that $75 million for marketing and all types of other things this league needed to stay afloat. We got to break this all down, man, and how this ultimately affects Caitlin Clark. Welcome to Keep the Vision, mate.
This revelation lands at a critical moment as the WNBA itself is weighing a monumental move, buying back a 16% stake in the league that was sold off in 2022 during a fight for survival. This isn't merely financial restructuring. It's a calculated attempt to reclaim control, one that underscores a turbulent history Tasha Cloud appears to gloss over when boasting about unrivaled. The irony is hard to miss. While some players downplay the league's ongoing challenges, the WNBA is making a high-stakes gamble to secure a future that not long ago was hanging by a thread. This maneuver speaks volumes about the league's evolving reality and the relentless pressures that shape its very existence.
Man, and how this ultimately affects Caitlin Clark. Welcome to Keep the Vision. Make sure you like, comment, subscribe, share the channel, hit that bell notification, hype the video as always. All right, we gotta start with this delusionalness. I cannot believe the nonsense Tasha Cloud was on this podcast skewing. Some of y'all should just stay away from cameras and microphones. I just gotta be honest. We gotta keep it real, man. Some of y'all get in front of these cameras. Media training. That's what I'm gonna. Media training. WNBA. Put that in the CPA. These ladies need media training.
Just 4 years ago, the WNBA was in dire straits, battered by a pandemic-shortened season that carved deep financial scars into the league. Commissioner Kathy Engelbert had little choice but to spearhead an emergency capital raise, an essential move to prevent total collapse. That effort resulted in the sale of a critical 16% equity stake for $75 million in February 2022. This was not a strategic play or an expansion move. It was a last-ditch act of survival. The investment wasn't meant to fuel growth or ambition. It was designed to keep the lights on. That reality serves as a sobering reminder of how fragile the league's position was not long ago, a history that casts a long shadow over today's confident rhetoric.
Man, some of y'all get in front of these cameras. Media training. That's what I'm gonna. Media training. WNBA. Put that in the CPA. These ladies need media training. They don't know what they doing on camera. None of them, except Caitlin Clark. Listen, let's take a listen to what Tasha Cloud had to say on this podcast. I'm not sure what it is. Shout out to this gentleman, though.
I wanted to ask, and I know this may be like a crazy question, but like, for example, and we all pray it doesn't happen because everybody wants the W to come back. So my question is, if for some reason
The $75 million secured through that equity sale was earmarked for essential investments, brand development, aggressive marketing, and the global expansion of the WNBA. These weren't optional upgrades. They were foundational moves aimed at pulling the league out of a dire financial position and laying the groundwork for long-term sustainability. That money was a lifeline, not a windfall. It underscored just how precarious the league's financial health truly was. Ignoring this context isn't a matter of perspective. It's a fundamental misunderstanding of the WNBA's trajectory and the enormous effort required to bring it back from the brink. The league wasn't growing its way into relevance. It was, quite literally, buying its way out of obscurity.
Play and ain't nobody gonna be watching y'all. That's the part that you're not realizing. Yes, y'all are getting some money from these investors who put in this money. Y'all not making money yet. All of this money that has come in is from investors. Okay? Y'all can stay at Unrivaled for 2 years straight and play 3-on-3 all you want. Ain't nobody watching it. At the end of the day, y'all have one season left guaranteed with TNT. After that, they can tell y'all to beat it. Y'all got to start pulling in some ratings. You keep talking like y'all have all these options. Project B is only taking on 66 players, and it's
Tasha Cloud's recent podcast appearance presents a strikingly different narrative, one in which Unrivaled, the 3-on-3 league, is portrayed as an unstoppable force. Speaking with absolute confidence, Cloud claimed the league is prepared in so many different instances, adding, "We own the space that we play in here." So if we wanted to stay here year-round as the players of Unrivaled, with equity in the league, space, financial backing, all that, we could stay here, train, play, and even put on another season if needed. Delivered without hesitation, the statement frames Unrivaled as a fully self-sustaining powerhouse, one capable of operating independently and positioning itself as a legitimate challenger to the established order.
At the end of the day, y'all have one season left guaranteed with TNT. After that, they can tell y'all to beat it. Y'all got to start pulling in some ratings. You keep talking like y'all have all these options. Project B is only taking on 66 players, and it's not 66 WNBA players. They are taking on players from all throughout the world. Unrivaled can't survive. That's why NaTasha Collier, your husband, is talking about he's trying to partner up with the WNBA. Y'all can't survive the way it's going right now. Y'all can't. I'm sorry, y'all can't. This 3-on-3 gimmick thing is not.
But reality hits fast. They could stay there, train, and play year-round, and hardly anyone would be watching. That hard truth slices through Cloud's optimistic vision and exposes Unrivaled's Achilles heel, a glaring lack of viewership. For all the talk of ownership, equity, and financial independence, the most critical element, an engaged audience, remains missing. Investment capital may be flowing in, but real traction and widespread appeal are not. Without sustained viewership, Cloud's claims ring hollow. Because in sports, all the equity in the world means nothing if no one is watching.
They get to the W. Project B will eliminate Unrivaled before they get to the WNBA. You guys, they start in November. Y'all start in January. There's people that are not returning to Unrivaled because they are playing in Project B. Kelsey Mitchell, Alyssa Thomas. They're not the only ones. What are you talking about? Unrivaled is getting cooked before the WNBA gets cooked by Project B. And furthermore, if nobody is watching Kelsey Mitchell or Alyssa Thomas in Unrivaled, what the hell make you think we about to get on to some tech app to watch them in Rome?